Did you ever reach out to Grayson Allen during his issues? Did you ever text him, reach out to him, or Coach?
What issues?
What? You've played against the Warriors, so you've seen something similar to appendage control issues.
Yeah.
ACI, as it's known in the medical community.
No, I've talked with Grayson a little bit over the last 2 years. I spent a couple weeks at Duke in the fall of 2015. My brother got married one week, and my sister got married the very next weekend. So I was there and got to spend some time with him. And then last April, when he was, trying to figure out if he was going to go back to school or not, we talked on the phone for about 30 minutes, just about my experiences and whatnot. But I didn't talk to him this year. At all? No, I didn't. I saw him. I was at the Duke-UNC game at Duke in Cameron in early February. I spent a couple minutes with him after the game, but more as a congratulatory thing because he had just played his ass off and hit 7 threes and scored 25 points.
He was for about 10 days in December into January, public enemy number one.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
And radio shows and simulcasts like these.
Yeah. Would it happen though if he had been doing that at Florida or at Texas or at Kansas?
That's what I said.
Now the reason why he's responding is he feels that if any other quarterback who didn't play for the Patriots had something going on with the footballs, that wouldn't have happened either.
Yeah.
That there's a Patriot bias in the NFL, and you are saying that there's a similar Duke bias. Is that what I'm reading? Is that what I'm picking up what you're putting down, JJ?
I can think of one of our rivals that has had a pretty serious academic scandal that was basically covered for like a week.
Yep.
And nobody talks about that. But people want to like perpetuate this myth of like this Duke villain. And it's been going on for almost 30 years now. I don't know why. You tell me. What do you think it is?
Well, I think I always point the finger in Leitner's direction.
Let's all blame Christian
and Wojciechowski, and
I was probably guilty a little bit.
There's a certain. You don't think there's a certain arrogance? You don't.
But I think that's part of the perception though, because Duke is a small private school. There's like this elitism, but like the basketball players are. We're all working class guys. We all come from, middle class, lower middle class families. Like, none of us could have gone to Duke without a jump shot. There's not like, to me, I don't feel like I like let off this aura of elitism.
I shouldn't say that because I get accused all the time of being a Michigan fan that we're arrogant. Yeah. That we wear it on our sleeves in a way that we're special and other people are not. Yeah. But I guess Duke is definitely, there's no doubt Duke is held to a different standard in many different ways.
Yeah, I think part of it too is like most people went to college, like a lot of people, well, not most people, but a lot of people went to college, a college. And so you're an alumni, or you're part of an alumni network, I should say. And so you have pride in that school. And so inevitably we're human beings. So what do? We compare. We compare our academics. We worry about if, Northwestern Michigan, you're worried about your school ranking in the U.S. World News and Report. And in sports, you compare things based on, championships and how many guys you get in the pros, how many guys you get in the NFL, how many guys get in the NBA. And so that's probably one of the reasons. I mean, we've won 5 national championships and we have, I think, first or second the most NBA players in the league. So it's inevitable that people are going to compare and then say, well, F those guys.
Fantastic.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.